Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Order of Battle of the Pacific. Or, I guess just Order of Battle. No, hell with it. Today we're intercepting the Japanese fleet in a place called the Coral Sea. We've deciphered intelligence saying that they intend to hit us at Port Moresby and invade us. We're gonna try and head them off with a fleet of aircraft carriers, or possibly just one aircraft carrier. I don't know, I haven't seen it recently at all. I'm not actually too familiar with the Battle of the Coral Sea. It's one of my I don't know as much moments in World War II. But we'll see when we get there. Anyway, when we get there, our strategy will probably first be to send out some scouts and locate that Japanese flat top. Next part of our strategy will be to sink the Japanese flat top. Let's see what we get. Japanese are expanding their operations. We need to keep our comms lines with Australia open. They've conquered Tulagi, and there's a seaplane base there. We need to launch a strike against the Tulagi construction group. Pressing matter. Of course, the Japanese invasion force for Port Moresby. Right. So many doohickeys and doodads. Alright, destroy a Japanese carrier. Protect Moresby from invasion. Keep one carrier alive. Secondary objectives. Don't lose the oil tanker. We're gonna come under attack then. Destroy enemy fleet carriers. Destroy the Tulagi invasion force. What is that? It's a thing! Kingfisher we're going to want to send up. Actually, we're going to want to send out a ways to try and recce that place. Stuff. No, don't want to change the name, just want to... Oh, we can? What's on board? A Devastator, a Dauntless, and a Wildcat. We got a place for them over here? No? What about down? No, okay. Cool. Well, we'll just... Can we deploy anyone? Oh, okay, there we go. Get the Wichita repaired. Tambor repaired. I want the Tambor out here. We're going to send the Tambor out on a big reconnaissance mission. Now then, who's who? Where's my aircraft carrier? No, I see. Okay, there he is. This looks like the Lexington. I want another aircraft carrier. Okay, what's your thing compared to them? All stats are with the Lexington. Just the Avenger is super cheap. Yorktown compared to Lexington, it's a bit more expensive. If you're gonna be blowing your money on an aircraft carrier, you might as well get it. So I'll go ahead and put one up here in the north to hit Tulagi. Assign my more experienced Dauntlesses with it. Yeah, it's not carrier based. Upgrade him to a Wildcat. And the Yorktown will also get Devastators are torpedo bombers. I like my Dauntlesses a little better. Yep, alright, that's good. We only blew most of our funds. Oh, cool, it has stuff like that too. We'll throw a Wichita up here. And to New Orleans just because. Ah, they are taking up naval supply. That's right. So we'll go ahead and pick up that guy. Okay, never mind. That carrier group is unassigned. So we'll throw the Colorado out here. Should I? No, I'll keep these destroyers and cruisers in here in one giant AA fest. And we'll just keep the Colorado for when it becomes a straight-up naval duel. Actually, we have another one, so why even bother? In the deployment phase. Oh yeah. Let's get some, boys. So we'll send that King... Alright, so we'll send that Kingfisher north to go Reki Tulagi. And we'll also... Where are you? There you are. Pop some Wildcats up to deal with them. Move that carrier as far forward as we can. We'll get this Kingfisher out to give us some reconnaissance. Keep the fleet in close. Ping around a bit. I don't suspect there'll be anyone around, but never be too sure. Move the Tambor out rather rapidly, as there's not much in the way to stop them. I'll move these guys out this way. Kind of a northeasterly direction towards these islands. Alright, other than that, not much we can do. Let's see what we get. This Kingfisher, though, will be really important in finding us targets. Alright. So we gotta keep that oil tanker alive, I guess. I don't know where he's retreating. Okay, he's retreating to there. I don't want to launch any aircraft until I know where we're target is, otherwise it'll just be burning fuel, and fuel's important, man. So we'll send a few destroyers out as scouting parties. We do need to find out what's going on at Tulagi, though. Send a lot of people up to the north like that. Do some of that. Alright. Forgot to do it. Anyway. So... Not really much to it until we find some enemy targets to hit with something. Found a small island called Guadalcanal. Not much on it, not much to it. I think it's here, actually. This is Guadalcanal right here. Not much to it. Looks a bit like a steak. I'm really hoping someone's seen that movie now, otherwise it's gonna seem really weird. And we'll get that strike force up and running. We'll have the carrier hold right about here. While we keep those destroyers on a picket line far out there. Should also give our battleships some time to catch up. Meanwhile, the hunt for the Japanese flat tops continues. Anyway, not much going on the Japanese side, although suddenly a torpedo bomber appears. We need to get someone down there to protect that supply ship. He's way out of protective fire range. So come on, boys. Where are you? Scramble yourselves up. I want these guys kind of on a pickety duty, just to try and find out Kanko, but he's got bombs on, so I don't know if he's equipped for what his mission is. Keep the fleet moving kind of northwesterly. See if we can't find those stupid carriers. They gotta be around here somewhere. Get that Kingfisher just over Guadalcanal. SBDs should be appearing shortly. Go find out what you got here. Supply ship. Garrett. Plenty of stuff. So we want to go ahead and hit that. Looks like there's some destroyers up here too. Was not anticipating that, but we can send the Wichita, or the New Orleans, I mean, up to intercept that. Shift our fleet a bit to deal with that threat. And we should have a real fun time when our dive bombers get in range. So, in comes the Kanko. He's sure gonna hit that supply ship. It's not that hard to hit. Really does a number on him. We're gonna have to bust some fighters down there real fast. Wish that they buoy the supply ship and then the destroyer, because it's the way they've got it right now ain't working. Oh. Okay. Let's not do that. Never mind. Bad me. Bad ideas. I'll move this Kingfisher over here to get a good spot on everyone. 3, 3, and 4. I'll take the 4, thank you very much. See if we can entice this guy into doing something. Oh, they'll fire anyway. So we hit them hard. Right there. It looks like the strike on Tulagi is going quite well. Might even bomb the engineers of the base at Tulagi if we have time. Anyway, so we'll keep moving hard to the west. See if our destroyer picket screens pick up anything. Although I'm kind of doubtful about it. Oh, Kingfisher. Tell me something new. I ain't seeing anything. Get that carrier to move up just a little bit, but it's not much. We'll try and coalesce his fleet in around right about there. Yep. As I figured, the Kankos will keep hitting that supply ship until there ain't any supply ship left to hit. Looks like a plane of some kind's come in. Couldn't rightly tell you what kind, though. Hope it's not a fighter plane. Be very bad luck for the Kingfisher if it was. Looks like there's some sort of Japanese ships over there, too. Those aren't good enough odds for me to launch a strike. I'm gonna start moving my fleet into a defensive formation. Seeing as how there's an enemy inbound. Go ahead and hit that transport, destroying them, send them to the bottom. Come over and hit those destroyers now. We'll run some strafing runs on those guys. I'll get this Kingfisher to try and find us just a bit more. Colorado and this one to move forward a bit. Well, this destroyer carrier will hang around up there. Push these destroyers north a bit to reform the main fleet, which will separate our two carriers. Well, I don't like it that much. It's kind of how it's going to be for a little while. The Grakor is going to sink the oil tanker, which is just a real shame. But their line of retreat should give us a good enough example of the weight of the carrier. We'll fly this Kingfisher over there and see if we can't ID them if he survives this encounter. Yeah, I figured. There you are. What are you? The Ryu. The Mogami and the Kagero. Well, you're in a really shitty position, but I can use that. There. Coordinate a strike, and we'll try and concentrate on hitting the Ryu right now, as it's the main Japanese everything support. Well, up here my dive bombers are trying to give the Japanese a what for. And this Kingfisher is trying to find anything north of the fleet. Well, it appears that main contact has been made over here. Japanese. Might be about to run into a bit of problems. Us. However, it will give me enough, all I need to push this fleet west hard. We're having to leave those guys behind as we try and find some way to bash these Japanese in. Come on, sink him. We sink that destroyer. We'll head on next to the other Kagero. As that does that. And we'll move that Wildcat back to the carrier. We'll start advancing this carrier too, because they're within enough range for it to be just fine. They've got 8-9 turns of fuel. Heck, they might come back, hit the Japanese before landing. But now we're having to form up that strike force around there. Retreats in that direction, which leads me to believe that there might be another carrier there, but I'm not sure. Kingfisher puts up one heck of a fight, knocks down a Japanese Zero while he's up there. I didn't expect much from him, but he's forward quite a bit. Looks as though another aircraft approaches. We may need that Wildcat yet. It all really depends on... well, heck, it all really depends on who it is. Yep, this guy I did not want to meet. Japanese A6M20. Hopefully we can finish up our business here before before she hits the fan. It's one more turn we're gonna have to spend here. He'll get that close and then we'll book it south. Yeah, these Wildcats are not the best fighter planes in the world. I'll bring him into land. We'll start moving the carrier this way. Meanwhile, I'll send 2 destroyers out in a sort of picket line, as I've said before, to try and find if any Japanese advanced parties are headed towards us. Yeah, that should be enough. Looks like we got a what was it, the Ryu? And some others. Who's this? It's Yorktown. Lexington. Is that the model or the name? Because it could be the Shoho or the Ryu. Either way, we got a strike group inbound hot to hit the I was going to call it the Shuikaku, but no, it's not a Shuikaku. Do a ping just to make sure we're not being targeted by some crazy Japanese submariner. In comes the Japanese Zero. And up will go the Wildcats soon. What are they shooting at? There goes the Kingfisher. No, Kingfisher. Sounds like a really cool code name, actually. They're up 2 on a diagonal. Gonna have to remember that. Good. Right there. Should put him in range to... Oh, never mind. Hi guys. Just short, damn. I was hoping we'd be just close enough. Nope, now we gotta really prepare ourselves to defend ourselves from an aerial attack. Come on, boys, churn it! We'll land him on the cruiser. We'll go ahead and finish off that Japanese destroyer. I should spell it for the Tulagi invasion force. I assume, unless we're supposed to invade Tulagi. We could call in a few, what are they called? Infantry? Nah, we don't have any command points. We'd be given... We have an LVT. I don't know. Weird. Either way, we'll put that guy up there as a picket. Yeah. And we'll just kind of hope that this strike force survives the... Yeah, there's a Japanese submarine around here somewhere. Time for you boys to start pinging away. Japanese Zero will try and hit our cruiser. Take some losses while he does. Damn idiots tried to strafe us. They're hitting my SBDs, because my SBDs are the real threat here. Looks like we found them just as their torpedo bombers are returning. Oh, oh, no! Wrong ship. I thought those were the torpedo... Whatever. Surprise! Okay, I guess it's not that surprising, but still. Keep that fighter escort on there. as we close to try and... I'll break from the... Ooh. Stick leaves. I suppose we found them. Don't you guys have depth charges or something? This is not, for the record, how I want to find ships. This is, however, where I do want submarines, surrounded by 3 destroyers. Doesn't inspire me to start pinging away over here, though. Scramble those wildcats, we'll need them soon. And we'll try and rush those guys back home. Japanese sub... somewhere marine. They'll continue to launch attacks on our Devastator, just devastating the Devastator. I've been waiting for a while to say that, you all know it. Well, the Mogami was in for a surface battle with us. And I forgot about Japanese long-range torpedoes! No. Looks like that destroyer is escaping to the north. Their carrier is attempting to flee. We'll intercept him with the destroyer. It's just gonna be a bad day for you, Japan. They're gonna try and strafe my destroyer. And they'll give him a bit of a time. Oh, meant to... whatever. So hit that Japanese... thing. Quick. Put him up to there. Japanese submarine. Now can we shoot him? I don't know why these guys can't use why they can't use depth charges. It's kind of annoying me because I really want to get this guy. Whatever the hell. So we'll charge forward. I'll launch my torpedoes. We'll have our long-range gun duel. Try and head off their carrier with some more torpedoes. Keep those boys escorted. Carrier's having a real bad day. Start moving that fleet out. Start moving this air fleet in. Up, other guy. Land the Wildcat. Move in a defensive formation to defend those guys. You can move over here. And hopefully no one will hit my carrier because I was a stupid and left them out there. Just find a way to get rid of that submarine. Like, mainly remembering that it's there. These Japanese fighter attacks on the Devastator. I'll be honest, I didn't expect the Devastator to do much, other than sit there and get shot at. And it's pretty much done what I thought it would do. Stopped there and got shot at. It's giving me real leg up on those Japanese fighter planes, which we really needed. like the Japanese destroyers are closing the range to fire. I thought they'd fire torpedoes at us. Do some slight damage to our carrier, and oh my, what is that? Alright, that's something. I don't know what to call it, but it's definitely a Japanese entity. Oh! I completely forgot about these guys. Good job already being in position. Jesus. That's right, we're defending Port Moresby. Just having a field day blowing up carriers. Unfortunately for them, they're moving in so fast they can't get any good shots off against my destroyer, which stand ready to rip them into tiny, tiny little pieces. So before I forget, surprise America! I'm gonna move up, and we're just basically gonna try and disassemble this one destroyer. Move up to be more of a blocking force towards Port Moresby. Oh, what more ships? Oops, I forgot about these guys. Yeah, that's right, there's an invasion of Port Moresby going on. Did you guys hear? Anyway, so we'll move in to put the hurt on that Japanese carrier. Drop a bomb on that ship. And a few more shells too. Do a sonar ping. What is this guy? He's not showing up, but he is. I don't know what the hell he is. He's a ghost ship. Anyway, it looks like we've encountered. I'm not really sure what we've encountered, but we've encountered something. Move the Gleaves up here to give us just a little bit more info on what the heck is going on. Meanwhile, this battleship will move into position rather quietly. Try to keep my fleet movements more or less a secret, and it's possible we could outflank them coming around this way. Smack it onto the deck. Oh, yeah, that's right, we have AA cannons. Genius. Situation at Port Moresby is a little unnerving, but it's mostly destroyers, so we could hold off pretty... I don't want to use the word easily, but well. Here comes the Japanese air attack. Looking for. And there we are in our big surface battle with the Japanese. Cruiser's still trying to hit my carrier. It's just not gonna work, buddy. They're so focused on that destroyer. I think it might be the only thing they can see right now. Well, they managed to put some long lances into the side of that, but there's a guy right next door who's gonna really put the do. Got to put some priority on that cruiser. or any transport ships if we see them. Those Japanese long-range torpedoes that can really stretch out a ways, and they haven't launched all of, or any of them yet even. So I'm suspecting we're about to feel a lot of pain. Cruiser's really taking a beating right now. Is there any way I could... Oh, there is! Oh, hi there! I didn't see you there. Alright. So. Let's focus on the important things. Dealing a ton of pain to these individuals. As it turns out, I have a lot of things, do a lot of, you know, painful things to enemy shipping. What do I have? I have, some Dauntlesses. I'm sure I can put them somewhere to good use. Ah, here we'll be fine. Okay, we send the Japanese to the bottom there. Still not sure why we can't find him, but I'll just go this way around him. Weird. I'll introduce myself. These two cruisers rip this destroyer to pieces. And Battleship, which has now finally moved into position, will introduce himself. This should be enough to teach the Japanese surface fleet to not with me. I am one crazy bastard. Who was the other guy? Only one? Alright, move this way. Hang out over here. This might be the Tulagi invasion force. Not that it matters that much, considering the other giant-ass invasion force coming straight for us. Considering how we still have fuel left, we might as well decimate them. So, finish off this last Japanese destroyer. Send him to the bottom, right next to his carrier brethren. Don't know what this is though, and it worries me. That battleship we should be able to put to good use very soon. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna cut the recording here as it's been about 30-ish minutes. Probably more than 30 minutes, honestly. So I'll see you all in the next part. Good day.